Okay, so this is the Blackley region's weekly course. Stacey is away, and also she's left her phone in her car, which I'm actually really pleased about, to be honest, because it means she's going to have 2 weeks where she's going to completely have a detox and just recharge, which I think we all need every now and again. A couple of times a year we need to absolutely like clear everything that we can and just spend fully focused time on our partners, our children, our friends, whatever it may be, and just have that time just to recharge. So I'm really glad that she is. So as her sponsor, my name is Danny Wells, for anyone that I might not have met, just to make sure that I'm saying everyone's name correctly. So Maurice, have I said that correct? Yeah, Maurice, yeah, obviously you're on Facebook as Ricey, yeah? Yeah, got that. And then is it Renata, is that correct? Or Renata? Say it if I say it wrong, because I don't want to say it wrong. Renata. Okay, and then obviously Elizabeth. Okay, so I haven't put together any training tonight. So what I thought I would do is just ask, if you guys want to ask any questions, you can either put the questions in the chat or you can unmute and ask. And then we can just have a bit of a bounce around, see if anybody wants to talk about anything, if anybody's got questions, anything that I can help with, anything at all. And then just go from there, just mainly because nothing's been put together in terms of training, but I'm more than happy for you guys to pick my brain. So if anyone wants to ask anything or discuss anything, then we can use this space to do that.
Danny?
Yeah.
To start your own Facebook page, how do you do that?
So I have obviously my personal page, which we all have. So we've all got our personal pages. And then I've then got a separate business page, which is my Danny Wells page. So I'll just share my screen on here so you can see the difference between the two. And then I'll show you what I use the two for and how I started my page as well. I'm drinking the Arbonne tea. I don't normally drink it, but I'm doing the 30 days to, I'm doing the May Cause Miracles, the 42 days May Cause Miracles. And tonight it said you have to make a nice cup of tea and self-love, so I'm drinking it.
You can have about 12 of my boxes if you want.
I know I've got loads myself. I don't really like them, but I'm enjoying this, to be honest. Okay, go to page. So, Daniela Wells is my main personal page for friends and family.
Yeah.
And Danny Wells, public figure, is my business page. So I hope that makes sense to you, because there are two completely different things. So this Danny Wells, public figure, this is my business page. And then when I click up here under Daniela Wells, that's my personal page. So the difference between the two are, when you've got your personal page, you can only have 5,000 friends. Once you've hit 5,000 friends, you have to remove people to accept anybody else. So you can't have more than 5,000 friends. Everything you post on your personal page is private. Only your friends and family can see what you post unless you make it public. And you can add like photo albums and all sorts. That's my personal page. So the reason why I've got a separate business page is because, one, it's public. People can like my business page and follow it. Everything's public, everything's out there. There's no limit on how many people can like you and follow you on your business page. And this is what most people tend to do. They have both. So I will post Arbonne stuff on my business page, and anything where people that follow me might want to see. So at the pinned part here at the top, I've got a video about what Arbonne is, how I first found out about it, what my sponsor Emma told me all about. So that's right at the top. So when people come onto my business page, they can see all of that. And then I've just got different posts here so that people that follow me can see anything Arbonne related. Now I found when I first made a page, which is really easy to make, you just go into the settings on, let's see how, I think I did it on my phone, but I'm sure there's an easier way to do it on the laptop. Some sort of settings where you create a page. There we go, create a page. So you can either do it through your laptop or through your phone. So create a page, and I just called it Danny Wells, and then just filled in all the gaps that you have to fill in. And then I just share on there anything Arbonne related. And I find that most people contact me through my business page saying, what is it you do? I'd love to know more about your business. I'd love to know more about those protein bars that you posted about earlier. So I don't necessarily sell things on my business page, but I talk about products. So I talk about the things. So for example, in a bit, I ought to take a photograph of me drinking my Arbonne tea and share a picture of it, and I'd do that on my business page. So there is some more specific Facebook page trainings. I'll show you where they are. They're in the Do More page. Has anyone here got a business page? Renata say no. Maurice, do you have a business page?
I do, but I followed those instructions that said you have to put independent consultant on it, and I haven't been able to shift it, so I haven't made it known.
What, you're not able to change the title of it?
I don't think so. I'm going to try again.
Yeah.
Because I watched something that Nicola
Wills
had done, and she says don't mention Arbonne in the title as such.
Yeah.
Just maybe your name.
Yeah.
And Voice the Source says to put it as independent consultant. So, so from that point, I thought, I should have done that, and so I haven't actually posted it or made it public as such.
Okay. There is a way to change the title. I'll have a look in a minute of how you do it. So what Maurice is talking about, that video, that is in one of the photo albums on the Do More page. There we go, there it is. So in the Do More page, there's 44 albums. One of them is Facebook business page training. So that call that Maurice was just talking about is in here, this one here, the Nicola Wills one, on how to build your Facebook page. And there's a few other trainings in there as well. Just going to see how you change your name, because I only changed mine yesterday, actually. I added public figure onto it.
So, sorry, Danny, so I go under my original Facebook page and add on a separate business page?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, because I can't find that on my iPhone. It's driving me nuts. So...
Just looking on mine.
Okay, so it's bottom, is it bottom right-hand corner where it's got the 3 lines?
That's what I'm just looking on mine to see where it is. Right, okay, I found it. So if you go, hang on, let me stop screen share. Yeah, press those 3 lines, and then does yours have right at the top your personal page there, and then an option to say, the option that says see all?
No.
Have you got the ability to show me yours on the screen?
No, I'm on my iPhone. Can you do that? Can you do that from your iPhone?
Not if you're watching this from your iPhone. So
is it groups? Do I go to group? Oh no, that one.
It's going to be having a look on mine. Look, can you see mine at the minute? If I click see all, it says create a page.
Go back to see all. Sorry, I was trying to look at mine. Okay, hang on, let's have a look.
And then it says create a page. You might just have to click through a few tabs to find it. Has anyone else got an iPhone they can look at on theirs?
No, it's not doing it.
Have you got a laptop you can use, Elizabeth?
No, I've ordered a laptop. I've just ordered one. My cousin blew mine up. Isn't he nice?
That's funny.
Pages. Create page. Right. If you go down to pages and put create page.
Oh, okay.
Right. Got it. Okay.
Brilliant.
I'll screenshot that. Brilliant. Thank you.
And then for Marie's, I changed my name. So I'm on my business page now. And I think it was those 3 dots at the top. Get rid of that. So you can see those 3 dots at the top.
Okay.
I'm just going to see if that was what it was. And then I think I went into edit settings.
Mm-hmm.
Let me have a look. So it's come up with a few different tabs. I'm just going to click general and see if it was in there. I know I found it by clicking through a few things. No, I don't think it was in general.
I think I've managed to do it. So now it just says Maurice Rock Living Life. It has nothing to do with...
Oh, so you've done it?
I think I've done it.
Yay! Yay. Just like that.
As you do.
The power of Danny.
Yeah, it was my mind. Okay.
Oh, okay. I've just looked at that iMovie thing. I get it. Okay. Right. Brilliant.
Welcome. Okay. Any other questions people want to ask?
I do, actually. I would like to know more information about online parties. Slouch online party. How should do?
Do you know what? There's one happening tonight at 8 o'clock. Not by me, by CJ. So
Can I watch it?
Yeah, you can get added into it. So is anyone here friends with CJ Carpenter?
I think I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
find CJ Carpenter. Find it on here.
CID?
CJ. Hang on, I'll find her and I'll show you. Oh, this is her name on Facebook.
Hold on. Let me screen. Carla CJ. Okay.
And then add her as a friend and ask her if she'll add you into her party because it starts at 8 o'clock and then you'll be able to watch it live. I'll put it on the WhatsApp as well.
Let me check if I can. She adds me now. Hold on. She's in the Do More.
Yes.
Okay, so let me find her in the Do More.
Hi everyone, so I'm late.
Hi Dee.
Hi, Dee.
Hiya.
ID.
Hiya, alright.
Also, with the online parties, on your guys' WhatsApp, the Blackley region WhatsApp, if you scroll up to yesterday, when I shared this message about the top secret, we've got the boot camp videos and they're amazing, but they're going to be deleted in a couple of days. And there's a link for the boot camp videos there. There's about 8 videos on there. They're only about 20 minutes long, but one of them is all about how to do online parties, and it is incredible. It's a really, really, really good training. I've only done a couple of online parties, so it's not my strength, but I still do them. But that video in there is incredible. So I highly recommend going into, so scroll up. In fact, I'll repost it. So you've got it. But yeah, go into that and watch the one on online parties.
So where is the video in your YouTube?
It's in something called the Google Drive.
Google Drive.
Yeah, but if you just click on the link, are you in this WhatsApp, Renata?
Yes.
Yeah, I've just reposted it. So if you just click on that link, it'll open up the Google Drive, and there's about 8 videos in there.
Okay.
They're all very short. They're only about 20 minutes long, but one of them is on how to do online parties.
Okay.
It's really good. It's
Are you
really,
able to save them?
Yeah, but they'll get deleted in a couple of days. So watch them quick. They're not very long.
Okay.
They're short videos.
I just text CJ for she adds me if it can be part of her party now. So
Perfect. Yeah, I've got myself. In fact, I might be able to add you myself actually because I'm in it. She added me into it because I wanted to see how she does it as well because I'm not amazing at online parties. Let me see if I can add you in.
Yeah, would you be able to add me if you can do that, Danny?
Yeah, is that D? Yeah.
Thank you.
And me as well, please.
Elizabeth. Yeah, I can add you in. Elizabeth Pintos. Marie.
I love when she tapped top secret. Shh.
Okay, Renata, I've added you in.
Thank you.
Don't know why I
Thank
didn't
you.
think to just do that in the first place. So that'll be good because then at 8 o'clock you'll be able to watch an actual live online party as well. But just remember, it's obviously going to have all of CJ's guests in as well. So she'll be doing it for them, but we can watch and like and comment and stuff.
Are we able to use your videos in our Facebook business pages?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, you're an angel. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm more than happy for anyone to use anything that I post. This is
Thank
not
you.
bad, you know. I don't normally like the tea, but it's not actually
You've just
that bad.
inspired me to make a cup, and I've just made a cup. Wait for it to cool down.
Normally I can't stand it, but actually it's not bad. Okay, what other questions? Dee, you're on mute.
Yeah, sorry, I've got a question. So when the party starts at 8, how do we join it? Do you just automatically join, or?
Yeah. So have you just got a notification that I've invited you to it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it will just automatically start at 8 o'clock. So you just you should either get a notification, and if you don't, just go into the group that you've been invited into, and it'll start in there.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Dee, how's your week been, by the way? How's everything been since you've been enjoying August?
It's been really quiet. It's been really hectic, in fact, and then not with Arbonne, but with my life in general. And then I got sick this week because I was planning this week. I was dedicating to Arbonne, and then I got sick. So,
Oh no.
Since Monday, well, it started Sunday night. I suffer with vertigo, and I get it probably about every 2 years.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this before. Is that what's coming now?
Yeah, so I basically got it on Sunday night. Room was spinning. I was in my daughter's room because I've been decorating. And then Sunday night, the room started spinning while I was in there with her. And I lay on her bed and the room was just swirling round. So in the end, I said to her, look, I'm feeling really sick. I've just got to go and lie down. So I came to bed, lay down for a bit, and it was just getting worse. And I thought to myself, okay, I think I've got vertigo. Great. And it just progressively went from there, really. I just laid in bed. As you know, I'm Christian, so I prayed about it, just asked God to take the feelings away and just take away the spinning. And by the morning, I mean, I didn't sleep very well that night, but by the morning, the spinning of the room had stopped. But I was still feeling nauseous and still feeling like I've been hit by a 10-ton truck, which is usually the feelings after you've had one. And normally when I have it for about a good week. So I'm still having the feelings like the aftermath of it. So I'm not feeling particularly great. So that's been my week. I didn't go to work today. I went to work yesterday and they sent me home half day. So I've been home.
Dee, have you had Hopi ear candle?
Have I had what? Sorry?
Hopi ear candle.
No.
Hopi ear candle balances your, basically, how can I explain it? It will balance you back out. So basically it removes, it's like they put like 2 long kind of candles in your ears.
All right.
Obviously one at each side at a time.
Yeah.
And it's about 10 minutes long each time. And they basically remove all the wax, etc., and all the negativeness from your ear. And it basically balances your ears back out, which my friend has some really bad vertigo. And since I said to her, go for Hopi ear candle, she's basically eliminated it.
Right. It's not my ears though. It's a back lobal thing. It's in the back of my head because I get checked each time for my ears. And it's not an ear thing. I don't have an ear infection or anything like that. He said mine is to do with back lobal of my head.
Did you have it from a child, Dee, or is it from?
No, it's just something I got probably about 6-7 years ago now.
Wow.
And they say once you have it, you're most likely to keep. It's a recurring thing.
There's another girl in the team called Heidi Farrow, and she get. I think it's the exact same thing. It sounds like she gets it once every couple of years, but it wipes her out for sometimes weeks, sometimes even a month. Like totally takes her out.
Yeah, so it normally takes me out for about a week. So that week, and then the next week, it's like Elizabeth said, the balancing out, because that's how you feel. You feel really unbalanced, like you're going to fall into the wall or something, or just literally fall on the floor. But it's just that you feel really heady. Your head is really heavy and across your eyes. I'm feeling a little bit better now, but it kind of, I don't know what it is. It just makes your body really weak and you feel really sleepy with it. But I'm hoping to go back to work come Friday. I'm not going to give into it anymore. I might stay home tomorrow just for one extra day and then I'm not giving into it anymore. Hence I went to work yesterday because I thought I'm not giving into it. But it did. It made me feel really ill yesterday.
It's finding that balance between not letting something like that take control over you, but also knowing that your body sometimes has to recover. So it's trying to get that middle ground, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly it. But yeah. Anyway, so that's my week. It's not been a pleasant one. And and I had a birthday as well. So that hasn't been, I mean, the girls tried to make it as special as possible. And Lauren, my little one, she made me a nice cake. But we didn't manage to go out for meals. So hopefully next week we'll be able to go out for a birthday meal and celebrate properly. But yeah, that's been my week.
Oh, dear. Does anyone else want to share their week, what they've been up to?
Busy working.
I thought you'd quit.
No. So from September, so at the moment I'm 5 days, and obviously where it's holidays, I am back to back. Yeah. Today I've had a really nice spontaneous day off, which has been amazing. But I'm usually back to back, so I'm usually kind of 7 to 8. And where it's holidays and I've got 4 families and do the family share, it's usually 5-6 kids a time. And I've got 2 sets of identical girl twins, one 14 months and one 18 months.
Wow.
And they are hard work. They are hard work. But so I finished with one of my families on the 30th of August. 30th of August. So I'm just going to be working for two families, which is nanny share Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, to dedicate Thursday and Friday to Arbonne to build it right up. So I'm going to start the bases now, and my little one's going to Spain, my mum, in a week's time. So I'm going to start my Facebook page so I can kind of dedicate it in the evenings, etc., and just get onto it.
Yeah.
And then when I get back from Spain, that's it, bang, because then I've got Thursday and Friday and Saturday free to do Arbonne.
Yeah, fabulous.
Yeah, I had to do it because if not, I'm just never going to do it. And it's not, what I'm doing now, okay, pays the mortgage, pays the bills, blah, blah, but I'm kind of, I'm getting a bit old for it now, I think.
I want to show you all something as well, because if anybody else doing what Elizabeth's doing and having booking out some time to really absolutely go for it, I want to show you, if you go into the Do More page and go into the photo albums, as I said, there's 44 albums in here. There's one that is brilliant. I'm trying to find it. It's got so much verbiage ideas in. I think it's called Invite Verbiage. I'm just trying to find it in all the photo albums. You might just have to keep skimming through till you find the right one, because here we go, Invite Verbiage. There it is. So it's just in the photo albums in the Do More page. But this is for Elizabeth and anybody. I use this. So when I've got a day, so for example, like today, my two daughters have been at something called multi-sports today, where I'd booked them in to have a whole day of sports, well, till 3 o'clock. And I literally came home and I was like, right, I've got to crack on. I've got to book some appointments. I've got to get my diary filled. So in here, what I've done, and I do this every time I've got some time, like I did today, I go through all of these different invite scripts. Some of them you'll read and you'll go, oh my gosh, that is absolutely not me. That's fine. Just go on to the next one. There's about 60 different examples actually. So just go through all these different examples of how to invite people so that you can book appointments, and you can book those appointments as a phone call appointment. So I spend a lot of my time having a phone call one-to-one with people and chatting to them, a bit like an interview really. So let's say Renata messaged me and said, Danny, I'd love to know what it is that you do. Or I might message Renata and say, Renata, you look like you're the type of person that'd be really great at what I do. Have you ever thought about it? Or something along those lines. Because we don't live anywhere near each other, we can't meet up for a coffee. So I would suggest we have a phone call conversation. So over the phone, I'd be asking Renata, what do you do for your main job? Have you got children? What are your hobbies? Do you like to travel? Finding out as much information as possible. And to book those phone call one-to-ones or in-person coffee one-to-ones, I literally go through this and I write down the invite verbiages that I like that sound like me. So if there's 60 examples, you might only like 5 or 10 or something. There's literally something there for everybody, then you can tweak it and tailor it. So Elizabeth, when you have that week to power on, go through this and screenshot the invites that you think sound like you and that you would like, and use them or tailor them.
Have they got any slang words?
Probably.
All right, girl. How's the face?
You can add them. Sure. People add them into this album. That's why the album's got so many, because people just add them in.
Brilliant.
But yeah, it's really good. So do look through that and just screenshot which ones you like, which is exactly what I did today. I found about 3 different invite scripts. I was like, yeah, I like that. And I went through and I was messaging people today, and I've had so much feedback back from people that I've messaged to book in a phone call one-to-one.
Do you send any video discover album before the one-to-one?
Depends on the person. So I would, if they said to me, so let's see if I can find an actual example. Let's find Chloe. Chloe recently joined the business. So I'll show you what I messaged to Chloe, who's an absolute superstar. Then you can see an actual example. I mean, it does vary per person. Is that going to open up? Just trying to scroll up. Just trying to get to the top, and then you can see. Nearly there. Can you guys see this at the bottom of the screen?
Yes. We've got 2 minutes left, Danny. Well, till 8 o'clock.
Right, okay, so I put, hey Chloe, this is super random, but you keep popping up on my newsfeed and I love your zest for just enjoying life, enjoying time and doing what you love to do, helping others and having fun. You would be really good at what I do. Have you ever thought about it? Love, Danny. This is in March. And she put, hi Danny, thank you for your message. May I ask what you do for a living? And I put, hey Chloe, it's a healthy, cruelty-free and toxic ingredients-free company I work with who refuse to pay for any advertisements as they believe that products, drinks, things that we consume are better if recommended by real people rather than a celebrity not being truthful on an advert. We all know they don't use the things they claim we should buy, lol. So they just pay normal people to use their products and spread the word on what we like. We have to be honest, if there's things we don't like, we can't be misleading. It's like having a company pay you to have your car sign written, so you advertise them while driving around. We basically use all of these products and advertise them by using them and sharing what we think. Does this make sense? I can send over some more information if it sounds like something you'd find interesting. She put, yeah, I would. So then I sent her the videos. I can send you guys a screenshot of this so you can read it properly on the WhatsApp. So I sent her the videos. So in that case, Renata, I did send her the videos. Sometimes I'll book an appointment. Sometimes I'll book a phone call. It depends on how the conversation's going. So then she watched the videos and then we booked a phone call conversation. And then we spoke on the phone a couple of days later. So I'll send you all a screenshot of that so that you can maybe use that message or tailor it. So you can maybe send that out to a few people and see about booking appointments. Either the appointments could be using my videos, Stacey's videos, your videos, or booking in a phone call conversation. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you.
We'll have to. We should do a challenge. I'll get screenshots. I'll put it on the WhatsApp, and we'll do a challenge of how many people we can send that to. Because it's a really nice message. Because it's not pushy. It's just saying
Exactly. Yeah.
you're really good at what I do. Have you ever thought about it? So there's absolutely like no embarrassment there either. So right, well let's all get on to CJ's party.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll see you all in a minute on CJ's party.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.